The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
You're watching Entertain Fort Wayne.
We're making hits, we're doing it, we're making tracks, we're about to snap, cause we're back and we're picking up the slack. Put Fort Wayne on the map. P-Dog, zigzag and flash, that who's your daddy pass. Sit back, relax, and take your places. We're here to make it for your entertainment. Who's your daddy stepping up, we're going places. So hold on tight, we're taking flight, we're here to make it.
Hello, you're watching Entertain Fort Wayne. I'm your host and producer, Charles Osborne. Tonight, we have a very special performance, and I'm very humbled that he is here tonight. We have Chucky Workclothes. How you doing, Chucky?
I'm doing well, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm glad you can come all the way out here, just to be on the show. And I know you got a show out at Carl's Tavern tonight.
Yeah, man. It's actually no problem, man. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, it's really cool that you are, man. I've been following your work for quite some time now, and I'm very humbled that you're here today.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Definitely.
And we have Blake.
How you doing,
What's
man?
up, Blake?
I'm doing good. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm glad you can come too, man.
All right, you good coming here, bro.
Yeah, Team Insomniac all up in it today, yo. Team Insomniac, man. We always awake, man. We don't sleep.
That's real.
That's Team Insomniac, But we always, even though we don't sleep, we're always turned up. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to join the team, join the team, because I know you up right now watching this.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and come out and be a part of the Team Insomniac.
Right. Exactly.
We got things going on in our heads. We all got our things going on in the middle of the night,
Why not?
Exactly. You sitting there talking about, I'm bored. Turn on Entertain Fort Wayne. Join Team Insomniac.
Yeah, join the movement.
Exactly. Chucky, would you mind telling us, in Lake, where you guys are from?
I'm born and raised in Indianapolis, Indiana, right here, in the Hoosier State, and still located in Indianapolis. I moved around a little bit. As a kid, I was born in Indianapolis. I from about 7 to 10, I lived in Rockford, Illinois for a couple years, and then I lived in Fort Worth, Texas for a couple years after that before I came back to Indianapolis when I was about 11.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
but
cool.
Other than that 4 years, I've been in Indianapolis my whole life.
Yeah, they all do it big in Texas, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Maybe, it helps you get that motivation, and then bring it out to the Indiana scene.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I've been down there several times since I've been doing music, and always have a good time.
Yeah, I've never been to Texas, but I've always wanted to go, man. They seem like they're really nice people down there, like Southern hospitality.
It's spread out, laid back, amazing food everywhere you go.
Oh, man.
The food's good.
Yeah, it gets hot down there, though.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
We're not knocking Indiana, of course. I always support y'all, Indiana, but, Texas does sound nice.
It is.
Like, where are you from, bro?
I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana as well. I haven't moved too much. I've always stayed down here. Texas sounds nice also. Yeah, I've been born and raised in Indiana, man. Stay here 19 years.
Wow, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I've been in Fort Wayne for 36.
That's crazy.
I've been other places,
Right.
you know, like Indianapolis. I went to high school down there, and then I've been in like Atlanta, Georgia. I've been in Mount Holly Springs, Pennsylvania, Lake Okeechobee, Florida, places like that. But Fort Wayne, no offense, Fort Wayne, but you a black hole. You know, people that can leave seem to come back and suck back in. You know, one of the models we have here in Fort Wayne is that you come on vacation and you leave on probation. But you know, so instead of just visiting Fort Wayne, I'd just rather stay here and I wind up on probation anyway. So that saying is half true because anytime you deal with Fort Wayne, you're coming on probation.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, but Fort Wayne, you know, we have a good scene too. You know what I'm saying? Indianapolis, I know Indianapolis is popping.
Yeah, definitely.
Indianapolis is popping. You know, not knocking Fort Wayne or anything, but we already know. We already know. We Fort Wayne. You know. But, can you? Would you guys mind telling us about some of your work you got out, coming out? You know, things like that.
Well, you know, I started out in a group. We was called Big Chuck and Joey Southside. That's who I started out with. It was me and Joe, and we did, you know, a lot of underground stuff there in Indianapolis, and you know, gave it away, sold it, put it out, put it on Reverb Nation. Some of the stuff you can still find. You know, it wasn't the best sound quality and stuff like that, but it meant a lot to us. The first like quality project that I really took some time in, there's a DJ down there in Indianapolis called DJ Choice, and I did a mixtape called The Trials and Tribulations of Chucky Workclothes, and that was like the first CD that I did by myself that people really listened to. They listened to that CD and they was like, you know, that's when things kind of started to turn for me. People was taking the music seriously, and they were really listening to that. And then after that, I got linked up with Young Bleed, who used to be formerly from No Limit Records, Master P, and then we did a lot of shows in Indiana, Kentucky. You know, I've been down to Texas with Bleed, Oklahoma, Arkansas, a lot of places. We did a lot of touring and did an album together called Country Boy Living that, you know, everybody that hears it, they really like that record everywhere. So, you know, we got that album right there, the one that me and Bleed collaborated on. And then my most recent album, my solo, I guess you could consider it like my national debut, is called Tax Season.
Yeah, I heard that one, man. That one's turned up.
Right on.
I really like that one too.
Thank you.
I was listening to that on the way here. My feet couldn't stop moving.
Yeah, that's
You know, it helped me
Tax
get pumped and
Season.
get here quick. Yeah,
Right on.
I like that. And then I like your the one you did with Filthy Phil.
Right, yeah, the On the Way to the Top.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the new video, which, you know, that's from the Tax Season album.
Yeah, those ones are,
Yeah, that's hot. That's a,
And Young Bleed, you know, I followed Young Bleed
Yeah,
since it was No Limits on it.
exactly.
You know, he had that song, if everybody don't recognize the name, he had that song, How You Do That There. Yeah, I know y'all heard that one.
Yeah, definitely.
That one been viral for years now, you know, so, you know, that's
Yeah.
really cool that you got to do some work with them and things like that.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know, I was ecstatic when we first got linked up. Like I said, we've ran around a good portion of the country together, and we're still working. You know, we got a big show September 4th with Project Pat, Lil White, Young Bleed, and SIBO down there in Indianapolis on September 4th.
Wow, yeah. Man, that's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know, like you were saying, you know, you started out there on the reverb and your sound quality wasn't good, but you felt it, you know, that's what you were about. Entertain Fort Wayne started out the same way, very similar. You know, my first couple episodes, You know, they were kind of, the sound quality wasn't good. I wasn't, you know, doing the hosting very good, you know, but like I promised everybody from the pilot episode, I said, you know, this is my pilot episode, but we'll get better as we go along.
Right.
Just stick around with it, you know, and I appreciate y'all for sticking around for that. Been a year now. Been a year for Entertain Fort Wayne. I hope I kept my word.
Well, you know, you're going to keep progressing, man. A wise lady told me one time, you know, after 10,000 hours or something, you're an expert. So, you know, until you put that kind of time into something, you're still working up to that expert level.
Right.
So, yeah, we're all just getting there.
Right,
Yes,
exactly.
sir.
I mean, even like, you know, maybe Nicolas Cage, you know, John Travolta, you know, I mean, John Travolta, I know it's a mainstream movie, but he started out in Grease.
Right.
You know, and that might have not been his favorite role or what he felt was his best role, but it got him started, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then now, you know, he's John Travolta.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And, you know, Tom Cruise, maybe Top Gun wasn't his best, you know, to him. It might not have been his best, but it made him Tom Cruise.
Exactly.
So, I mean, like you're saying, everybody starts out from the bottom but work their way up. But it's the ones that say from the bottom, oh, that don't sound good, I'm just going to wrap it up.
Right.
You know, you know, stop that. You know, you all got a gift, use that gift. It might take you a while to get to that gift, but keep on pushing to it, you know, and then you'll get to it.
Yes, sir.
We're letting y'all know that, you know, it can be done. You know,
Definitely.
we you know, you got to crawl before you walk. You know?
Absolutely.
And then when you start walking, you'll start flying.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, everybody's got a gift. Y'all use that. You know, use that gift. Because, you know, you got something to contribute to the world. You know, the world going to thank you for that. So, utilize that.
Yeah.
But would you mind telling us a little bit more about yourselves? Like, you know, do you have any future work other than taxi or, you know, tax season, you know?
Yeah, right now I'm working on an EP series. It's going to be 3 parts, and it's called Professor Works Laboratory. And, you know, the reason why it's called that to me is because, like I said, I had the tapes with me and Joe, did all the work that I did with Bleed, did the tax season album, which I actually had a national distribution deal for, and stuff like that, just for that one album. And now it's kind of like me going back to the drawing board with my music, and it's me being able to do whatever I want to do, basically. So yeah, that's why it's called, you know, Professor Works Laboratory. It's me being in my laboratory where I work at, doing whatever I want. So yeah,
That's what's up. You know, and you know, like this is my laboratory, so I know exactly what you're feeling.
this is Charles Osborne Laboratory.
Yeah, exactly.
Same
And
deal.
a lot of people are asking me, why don't you go network? Why don't you go network? I don't really want to go network. And be honest with you, everybody, I don't want to go network because I don't want some guy telling me that I can do this, I can do that, that I gotta stand here, I gotta stand there, that I can have this artist, I can't have this artist. I don't want that. I want to stay independent. So I still feel like I'm producing it, you know,
Exactly.
and I'm still in the laboratory.
Absolutely.
You know, when you get to the big wigs, you know, they tend to act like big wigs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
somebody
sure.
want to tell you how to do your show.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. And I'm the kind of laid back kind of guy that just wants to just have fun. And, you know, I don't want, you know, the talent to feel uncomfortable. I don't want
Right.
to feel uncomfortable. And when you have tension between network and host and
Exactly.
things like that, there's going to be some uncomfortable situations. And
Yeah, tension for sure.
yeah, exactly. And that's why I really respect public access here in Fort Wayne, because they're laid back. They let you, you know, do what you want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and maybe one day that I'll become a good enough producer that I can work for a network producing a show for somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Entertain Fort Wayne, I'm keeping here, you know, at public access and YouTube. Y'all check those out on YouTube if you haven't already, because this one's going to drop on YouTube too.
Definitely.
And actually, that's where the worldwide views come in play is YouTube.
Right.
I've actually got attention from a band from South America, who's they're called Burning Bands. They're Save the Rainforest, the Amazon rainforest down there is getting wiped out, and they want to do a fundraiser. They're a fundraiser band in support of, you know, if you're going to chop down a tree, replant that tree. Because there's a lot of animals down there that are getting extinct. There's, a lot of inhabitants that are getting destroyed because, people and pollution and things like that. So, so they want to come down here to Fort Wayne, Indiana, in America, and spread the word. So, I'm really honored about that.
Yeah, definitely.
But I want to try to get a little bit more higher up on the food chain before they come all the way from Brazil, South America.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? But it's going to happen real soon. Because I feel at that level now that I can do it. 'Cause, I come a long way from a year ago.
Yeah, definitely.
And so, with the laboratory, would you mind telling us, like, just some other things you got going on, like in shows, upcoming shows? You mentioned the Project Pat, Lil White, and maybe some other artists that you work with.
Well, we got that one, Project Pat, Lil White, Young Bleed, SIBO show down in Indianapolis, September 4th. I got a show coming up in October with Jelly Roll. And I got a show in Hawaii in November.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And after the first of the year, me and Bleed plan on setting up a tour, and heading back out. Like right now, I'd have to look at my dates and stuff like that. I think I've got some other shows. Dayton, Ohio, I think is October 9th. And I think I got a show in South Bend October 17th. But I can't confirm about any of those. I need to look at what I got written down.
Well, would you mind telling us maybe where we can get that information?
Just, follow me on Facebook, Chucky Workclothes. I'm always posting and promoting like my shows and where I'm going to be. I've been getting better at being on Twitter more because it's more current. But I'm mostly on Facebook, so all my Facebook, I always update my Facebook and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just recently got on Twitter. Because, Facebook, that's a good way to support and promote shows, but I believe that Twitter is another way to vast it,
Twitter, there's a lot of limitations on Facebook. On Twitter, there's very little limitations as far as how many people you can have, how many people can potentially, see your stuff. It just depends on, how many people take a liking to what you're actually doing and just keep on, pushing it out there for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about Twitter, though, there's a lot of spamming. I mean, but I'm not mad at them because that's what I'm doing too. Like I keep on getting like, hey, check out my YouTube channel.
Right, that's what it's about though.
But what gets me upset is I'll say, okay, sure, I'll check out yours. Why don't you check out mine?
Right.
Yeah. And they don't get back to me or because they're asking for feedback. Hey, give me feedback on this show, And I'll give them a little bit of feedback. Well, since I gave you a little feedback,
return the favor.
Return the favor, but nothing. But that's the only complaint that I have about Twitter, you know what I'm saying? But eventually I'm going to throw something at somebody and they're going to be like, oh, yeah, man, okay, here's what you can do. I really like it, some kind of feedback.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But social media is a great way to promote, push and promote, PNP.
Yeah.
And I do it all the time with a lot of artists, and my show, of course, but
Right.
with a lot of artists, because I believe that before they were national artists, they were local artists, and
Yeah.
you know, they need, you know, not really so much help because they kind of got it, but why not, you know, somebody else, hey, check out Chucky Workclothes, you know, check out Flash G, check out, you know, Heckler Nightbreed, you know, J Tubbs, you know, things like that. Because maybe somebody on the Facebook page might not heard your music yet. You're like, oh, who's this guy? All right, he's talking quite a bit about Chucky Workclothes. Let's see what this dude's about.
Exactly.
You know, and, oh, okay, I see why.
Exactly.
He's spitting. Okay, yep. And so then, you know, then you got another fan that, you know, might not have heard your music before, and that's what I can entertain for a way.
Social media makes the word of mouth a little easier to spread than it used to be. So that's the advantage that we do have with that, like you say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I love social media. And a lot of social media, I get a lot of, you know, in the news feed, oh, I broke up with this girl, or I broke up, you know, girls, I broke up with this boy, and all these thirsty people out here. Well, let me tell you, we ain't relationship thirsty, but we, you know, we making that money, you know, we getting our fame while you're sitting on the couch eating your bag of chips, complaining about this and that. We're promoting and supporting our shows because that's what we about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, y'all, like I said, y'all got a talent. Instead of sitting there complaining about, you know, this and that, oh, it's so hot out here, we're going swimming like every day. Of course it's going to be hot. It's summertime. Why don't you drop it like it's hot? How about that? You know what I'm saying? Instead of complaining about it, be about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of course it's going to be hot. It's summertime. Wake up. You know, here in about 3 weeks, y'all going to be talking about, oh, it's so cold. Of course it's going to be winter. Yeah. I get upset about that. They can't be happy one way or another, man.
Yeah,
you know,
never did.
I mean, we're not in like 50, 60 degree weather all the time, and they'll be complaining about that. You know, oh, it's 50, 60. I wish it was warmer. I wish it was cooler. Why is it always got to be 50, 60 degrees? And, you know, things like that. But all right. Well, I appreciate guys for coming. And why don't we listen to these guys work, yo? Oh, before we cut out, I do want to mention Team Insomniac again. Y'all, you want to join the movement? Hit up Chucky Workclothes. Hit up me. Or would you mind, Lake, telling us your info?
Yeah, I dropped a single yesterday called Reunion, so make sure you guys check that out on YouTube.
Okay, bet.
I got a mixtape dropping this year called The Statement, so be on the lookout for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. All right, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Y'all check that out, yo. And would you mind giving us your info, like Facebook?
Facebook.com. Lake.Pittman. My Instagram is DOA_Lake_Lee_. And my YouTube is youtube.com/Lake Lee.
That's what's up. Y'all
Make sure you check us out on that.
Yeah, for sure. And Team Insomniac, you know, if you want to join the movement on that, come out, you know, go to Facebook here with Chucky Workclothes and Lake here and come join the movement. We're always up. We always talking about something. You know, Team Insomniac in the house, you know, we might be in the bed just a wide awake, typing on the phone, support, pushing and promoting, but that's what we do, you know.
Sir.
Well, while y'all sleeping, we get 200, 300 more fans. While you sleeping, not doing nothing. That's why I like Team Insomniac.
Yes,
We're always up on that. We always up on that.
Yes,
Team
sir.
Insomniac. All right, let's listen to these guys work so you know what we talking about.
Fort Wayne.
Hey, what's up, Access Fort Wayne? This is Chucky Workclothes back at you. Make sure you go check out my video, Tax Season, and check out You Know the Name.
Fort Wayne, what's up? This is Lake Lee. Make sure you check out this video, Bitches Lake, on Access Fort Wayne. There it is. There it is.
Shout out to the host, the editor,
Yes, sir.
everybody for having us up here.
Team Insomniac.
The whole Hoosier State, Team Insomniac, we appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Back, give it up up international rounds, 24/7. Hey, you know the name. You know my name. You know the game. You know the game, boy. You know the name. You know my name. You know the game. You know the game, boy. Early morning session, breaking down the kush. Exhausted by the game, but every day I kick and push. Do they wanna see me win? Nah, I think they hate. They wanna see me doing bad, but I think I'm straight. I don't really give a fuck about your swagger clothes. I'm out here working for my babies till my casket closed. They say you working, Chuck, I tell them if you only knew. With no complaints, I just go do what I gotta do. Talk about me, come with anything you make up. I still keep grinding every morning when I wake up. I hit up Brown, said the session's overdue, bro. He said I'm up, Chuck, what the fuck you trying to do, bro? Hit him with the same flow, real slow, classic though. Man, I got crazy fans, shout out to the juggalos. I don't ever cup a hoe, I go and get another hoe. The name's Workclothes, on my job like fuck a hoe. You know the name. You know my name. You know the game. You know the game, boy. You know the name. You know my name. You know the game. Hey. You know the game, boy. Man, the first thing they say, man, what's up with the name? I'm a fucking workhorse and I ain't planning to change. If I see you out here working, I'm respecting your game. It's all good. In return, I just ask for the same. I work for a lot of people, time to work for myself. I'm my baby's only hope, me and nobody else. No more playing games, it's the season to tax. Sat down, did my right now, back on my math. And I prefer it in cash, trying to stock up my stash. Mr. Pull up on the block, get my guap and I dash. Attention stupid rappers, I'm right back on your ass. And I bet I cash out with some paper that lasts. And all I state is fucking facts, boy. They call me Workclothes, cause I'm taking out the trash, boy. Mr. In and out of traffic quick, if I ain't nothing else, I bet I got him with this rapping shit. You know the name. You know my name. You know the game. You know the game, boy. You know the name. You know my name. You know the game. You know the game, boy.
You want me to go straight to the gas station, or you want to ride around and smoke this for a minute?
We can ride around and get a couple shots.
What up? It's like D.O.A. Dead on arrival. D.O.A. YT, what up? Shout out to all my team, man. Endo, Michelle. Respect, what up? He said I forgot you, didn't you? Go. Bitches slay. I suffer depression, you keep asking questions. Just know that your feet will not fit in my shoes. All my team flexing and you second guessing. I'm trying to put me on and all of my crew. Bitches slay. I suffer depression, you keep asking questions. Just know that your feet will not fit in my shoes. All my team flexing and you second guessing. I'm trying to put me on and all of my crew. Dead on arrival, DOA to my casket close. I'm fucking with a dime piece, you a ratchet hoe. We in here, what you think that I'm rapping for? Bitch, it's a new year, and by the booty unthinkable. Working, hurting her feelings on purpose. Only with me when she twerking it, but if you hit her up, she won't be flirting. No, You getting nervous, shaking all in your booth. Bitch, I'm a murder shit, you never heard of shit. Bitch, I'm a veteran, so they salute. You think you better, then show me some proof. He got a pistol, but bet he don't shoot. You ain't committed, you kick from the crew. Murking these rappers is something to do. Suffer depression, you keep asking questions. Just know that your feet will not fit in my shoes. On my team flexing and you second guessing. I'm trying to put me on and all of my crew. Bitches late, bitches late, bitches late, bitches late. I suffer depression, you keep asking questions. Just know that your feet will not fit in my shoes. On my team flexing and you second guessing. I'm trying to put me on and all of my crew. Bitches late, bitches late, bitches late, bitches late. I suffer depression, you keep asking questions. Just know that your feet will not fit in my shoes. On my team flexing and you second guessing. I'm trying to put me on and all of my crew. I grind hard and won't quit. Hardest work I put in. I should be balling out with like 100 stacks in my pocket, hoe with no rent. Have a house signed to my name. Carrots all in my chain. My mind feeling no pain. This is the life that I'm choosing to live. Did it again. I just got lost in the flow. Think that you stopping me? No. Bitch, I'm a pro. Dunking on all of these hoes. Putting on all of my bros. If you ain't here when I started out and you here, I'm gone cause I made it. I'm balling out with no worries now and I love the fact that you hate it. Bitch, I'm amazing and I'm never changing and most of these rappers don't know what to do. You getting faded and I'm concentrated. It's getting outrageous with nothing to lose. Suffer depression, you keep asking questions. Just know that your feet will not fit in my shoes. On my team flexing and you second guessing. I'm trying to put me on and all of my crew. Bitches late, bitches late, bitches late, bitches late. I suffer depression, you keep asking questions. Just know that your feet will not fit in my shoes. On my team flexing and you second guessing. I'm trying to put me on and all of my crew. Bitches late, bitches late, bitches late, bitches late. I suffer depression, you keep asking questions. Just know that your feet will not fit in my shoes. On my team flexing and you second guessing. I'm trying to put me on and all of my crew. Bitches late. D.O.I. Alright, go ahead and cut me off. Go ahead and cut me off.
Yo. Who that? Who's it? Who that? You want the whole thing? Women, you cooking it yourself? I gotta man. Alright, man.
Yeah. Big Chuck, what up? It's Crooked Eye, man, C.O.B. LBC to the neck. Dash Dilly on the track. You know what time it is. It's tax season, bitch. Cobb, yeah, Eminem came to Long Beach in efforts of signing him. Had to thank the National Geographic for finding him. Had to bring the cameras to the Lions Den. I was in hyena, blood dripping out of my mouth is Crooked Eye again. Strictly kingin' in this bitch. Hater mad, I'm in the VIP, I'm bringing in this bitch. Even though I don't need her, I feed her, fuck her and leave her. I'm waist deep in hoes like I'm sinking in the ditch. But nah, fuck hoes, I'm all about a dollar. Like colleges are all about a scholar. See, I'ma mix the hood knowledge with the business acumen, but I'm not a white collar, I'm a street baller. I'm hopping out in Impalas with a badass black bitch, a juicy ass booty. A badass blonde bitch, a juicy ass hootie. They wondering what they doing with that moolie, but this moolie keeping a toolie for foolies. It's yours truly, Crooked Eye.
Flip it, split it, twist it, get paper, clock digits. You ain't talking about no money, I ain't with it. Man, it's tax season, time to get what I'm owed. Signed a deal, came home, stayed stuck in my mode. Stayed strong, held faith when my bread got thin. How the fuck could you be mad? I'm supposed to win. Man, I try to tell my grandma, man, I got it, I'm good. The only thing she sees and knows is that I'm back in the hood. But I've been around the country exchanging fatty and features, and some Levi's and some Dickies and some regular sneakers. And they go crazy about some work clothes. Your favorite rapper's cool, but I be spazzing every verse though. Spit my life in every verse too. 2015, the year I show them what that work do. Indiana. We done fucked around and came up. I've been sent to rap. How you doing, y'all? The name's Chuck. Hey, how y'all doing? Same bitch won't ever change up. Preaching motivation, helping grinders get your change up. Pop it, flip it, split it, twist it, get paper, clock digits. You ain't talking about no money, I ain't with it, man. It's tax season, get my paper counted up and then I'm leaving. Tax season, get my paper, stack it up and then I'm leaving. Pop it, flip it, split it, twist it, get paper, clock digits. You ain't talking about no money, I ain't with it. Posted in the cage, just repeating the slap. Grinning cause it's time to put the town on the map. Winning cause we work when the shit wasn't fun. God's grace plus hustle in the shit that I done. My grind double time when I'm low on my funds. Sit back, take notes on how we do this, son. Going hard for the town like I'm Reggie in 95. From the crooked eye, hard work just to stay alive. Word of crooked eye, he's a king on the west. Collab with so-and-so, it's a waste of my breath. 80 got the beat from dance, told me welcome to the top tier. Get up on my level, boy, I promise you are not here. Take a look at what we got here. Indiana's on, and I promise it don't stop here. I'ma get it till it's all gone. Move around, stack, come back and put us all on. Pop it, flip it, split it, twist it. Get paper, clock digits. You ain't talking about no money, I ain't with it, man. It's tax season, tax season. Get my paper counted up and then I'm leaving. Tax season, tax season. Get my paper, stack it up and then I'm leaving. Cop it, flip it, split it, twist it. Get paper, clock digits. You ain't talking about no money, I ain't with it.
Yeah, I'm looking to pick him up, Nelson. Pick him up, Nelson. Is this where Pick him up Nelson lives?
Chicken, whip, man, 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 two things, whip it, chicken, whip it. I'm not man, you know, two things, man. What about buckle? Well, not. Whip it, chicken.
You're watching Entertain Fort Wayne.